As someone who put a lot of hours into Monster Hunter World, when Monster Hunter Rise was announced that it was coming to Game Pass, it piqued my interest. Now, Monster Hunter World is my only Monster Hunter game. That being said, I'm now 15 hours into Monster Hunter Rise, and I'm already smitten. So let me share with you my top 5 reasons why this game is worth your time. The monster and boss designs here are both familiar and new. It would seem whether you're playing Monster Hunter World or Rise, Rathian is always causing a problem. There really is nothing like running around these worlds and discovering a new boss for the first time. This boss here was particularly memorable for me the first time I saw them. But monster variety isn't the only thing I've noticed early on. Monster AI seems to have also improved. Look at the way the boss actually covers its nose from his attack. That's such a cool little detail. And then here, look, it covers its eyes after doing the stun attack on my character. Behaviors like this really add to the believability of the world and the creatures within it. As with Monster Hunter World, this has been one of the standout features for me. I'm just constantly surprised at what the next monster and boss is going to do. And I'm amazed at some of the movesets these creatures truly have. I can't wait to keep discovering more and more. Of course, the armor and weapon customization is back and better than ever. What monster would not be terrified of being hunted by whatever this is? There's a lot of customization here. Armor has set bonuses and special powers attached to each individual piece, so you can design a character to play the way you want them to. Weapon trees are plentiful because, well, there are a ton of weapons. Something new that I've noticed is you can rampage weapons now, which is just a fancy way of saying you can add an attack or defensive bonus or even add stamina boosts to the weapons themselves. I'm assuming you can even do more, but this is all I've unlocked so far with my brief time with the game. And of course, if you have not noticed by now, you do have 2 furry companions that are running alongside you. You can absolutely customize armor for them as well, make them look however you want, and you can assign armor that best suits whatever playstyle you want them to be, whether it's a support or attack. There are tons and tons of options, and you can make them look as cool or as ridiculous as you possibly want. As I was sitting here watching this footage that you're looking at on screen, I was realizing there really is a lot to understand and learn within Monster Hunter games. Thankfully, the menu system does not feel nearly as cumbersome as in World. The layout is simple, and the amount of easily accessible information and tutorials is awesome to see. If you are struggling with a term like I always do, or need help learning some new attacks, you can easily find out how to do them, while also testing them out in the in-game trainer. Oh, and quick aside, did you just see that? Look how snappy that loading time was. The entire game is like that. So any of you new to the game, seriously, go practice some moves and timing. You can see the button prompts and how much damage you are doing. Train, and you will be better than my sorry self in no time. But since we are talking about quality of life here, I can't bring that up without talking about getting around the map in this game, and that using the new trusty wire bug system. Oh my goodness, is this amazing. It makes traversal so much easier, so much more fun. Every time that I find one of these little lilies that you can use to upgrade one of the wire bugs, I get super excited to see where it's going to launch me. Oh, and by the way, it's not a surprise where it's going to launch you, because on the minimap, it'll actually give you a little prompt showing you. Nice touch, developers. It's a good thing traversal has become so fun, because there is a lot of it here. The verticality of these maps is amazing and a huge step up from Monster Hunter World. It is definitely possible that some of the maps in World were larger, but because there is so many different hidden zones within the maps in Rise, it just feels like the game is larger. And thankfully, with my first 15 hours in, I have yet to find a map I find boring. Locations here are truly varied, and I'm excited to just roam the map every time I unlock a new location, instead of actually hunting monsters, because I just want to explore the whole thing. And on top of that, maps do have a night and day setting, along with truly, truly impressive backdrops. The maps really just feel alive here. And shout out to this lava level. I really can't remember a map which I've enjoyed lava as much as I do in this game. I think all my years of racing in Mario Kart 64 and Super Mario, with the lava Bowser maps always being the worst, I hated them. I've always had this thing where I've just disliked this style of map in games, but here it's a welcome surprise, and that's saying something. And finally, what this is all adding up to say is there's just a lot to do in this game. The amount of missions are actually incredible here, whether it's the exploring missions, whether it's the actual village-based missions, which are going to give you new unlocks, or the multiplayer missions, which you can do with friends or strangers, and those will get your hunter rank higher, so you can take on higher and higher level monsters together. All of this doesn't even include the fact that there's now a tower defense type mission set up in this game as well. I'm not going to show any of this. I think it's best that if you are still listening to this video, my assumption is you're actually interested in the game, and therefore that's a pleasant surprise that you should go do. It's a lot of fun. There's also new mini games. Well, not new, but you can fish. I didn't show it because I'm not a fan of fishing, but it's there if that's something you're into. This is a Monster Hunter game, and the real big replayability and the reason why you want to keep coming back is to constantly fight these monsters, hunt them, collect the materials, upgrade your armor, upgrade your weapons, unlock new cooking recipes so you get even stronger, and it keeps going and keeps going. And by the way, I have no idea what the end game in this game is like. I've heard it's even more expanded than World was, and if that's the case, I'm so excited to finally get there. I just have to find a way to make time to actually play this game enough to get to the end game. Because man, is there so much stuff coming out this year. Ugh, and would you look at that? I'm looking at the same footage you are. I completely forgot that you can even ride the dragons in this game, or monsters, if you will. You could do that in World. The thing that they take the next step is you can actually attack and fight with them in this game, which is so awesome. Man. Ugh. This game is just amazing, and let's just end it right there with this one shot. See you next time.